So the webinar features are the following. So you can ask me questions, but not using the microphone, but using the chat box, as you are doing now. So we are going to discuss the topic. We can discuss the topic during the webinar, and you will also be asked to respond to some multiple choice questions during the webinar session. So thank you, Ludmila. Well, and if we, not you, but we experience some technical difficulties during the webinar, so we will try and log in out and log in again, or try and refreshing our internet browsers. So, but let's hope everything will be okay. So let's move on and get started with the webinar itself. So I hope you can see the title, Bringing Technology into the Classroom, Changing the Culture of Learning. This webinar will cover the topic of using online learning systems or platforms in teaching and learning English. So this is our plan. First, you'll be asked to answer some short questions about learning platforms. Then we'll discuss the functions which are available on almost every online learning platform. Then I'll be speaking about Edmodo, the platform which I'm using with my students. And then I hope I will be able to have a live demonstration on this platform, including the registration as teachers and as students, creating online classes or groups, and creating various assignments, quizzes, and so on. Also, we'll discuss the options of inviting colleagues to join you on Edmodo and communicating with teachers from other schools or from other countries. And at the end of the webinar, I hope you will have some takeaways and will have some ideas on how to use this platform in your lessons. So let's move on. So this is a poll. We have a question on the screen, I hope. Are you familiar with the term Learning Management System, LMS? Just type yes or no in the chat box, please. Оксана Алексеевна, спасибо за ответ. Thank you. I do hope some people know just anything. Okay, so thank you for answering. I hope you will know just something, at least after this webinar. Not exactly, but maybe. Thank you, Ludmila. So let's move on. The next question, have you ever used any learning platform in your lessons? I do hope you have. I know that some of you have tried. Yes. Sarah Nikolai tried, but just a little bit. That's great. I'm happy with that. So, thank you for the answers. So, but what is exactly a learning management system or an online learning platform? So, as you can see, the screens, so it's a kind of software or software application for the administration, documentations, tracking the students' progress, reporting and delivering electronic educational technology courses, which are also called e-learning, or training programs online, or for blended learning. And we mix the online learning with traditional textbooks. So this is the LMS. Okay, another question for you. What learning management systems have you tried, or what learning management systems do you know? Please answer in the chat box. Just some names of online platforms. I do hope that you have heard of some of them. Oh, Moodle, that's great. Edmodo, good. There's meat, okay. Okay, thank you for the answers. So this is the list of learning platforms which I tried using. So first Moodle, it's widespread, but as for me, it's not flexible enough. So then I've tried Oxford Learn, which is powered by the Oxford University Press Agency. There are online courses, but you can't change them, you can only view them. Then Google Classroom, Wikispaces Classroom, Schoology, and Edmodo, so which I'm using now. So the next question, maybe the last for you. What functions or options do you need or would like to have on an online learning platform? So what options would you like to have? Something in the chat box. Maybe submitting different assignments or grading students, or I don't know, creating quizzes or whatever. So test, grading, that's right, it's very important. Anything else? So distance learning, assessment, right? Some audio, video uploading and downloading, that's right. Grading, quizzes, absolutely right. Okay, somebody else is typing. Video, sure. Okay, you're absolutely right. These are all very important options. Okay, it's happening. I don't like it. So here is the list of most common functions of online learning platforms. So it's the option of submitting different assignments for your students. Then you can organize a discussion with your students, and you can upload and download files of different types. Grading book, where you can track your students' progress. And you and your students can exchange messages on this platform. Also, there is often an option of an online calendar, so that you can schedule your tests, for example, or assignments. You can also have some online news and announcements for your students. And of course, it's a good option that you can create online quizzes and polls for your students. So as I told you before, there are many online platforms, but today I'm going to speak about Edmodo. It's a wide model. The first thing and the most important for us, maybe it's absolutely free, so you don't have to pay any fees. All you need is to create a free account for you as a teacher and free accounts for your students. Then it's easy to use. It has a really friendly interface. like Facebook, as my students told me, which they like very much. And this platform is flexible. It means that you can change your assignments. You can share a link following which your students can go onto another site, for example, to have a test. You can upload videos, audios, different types of files. Then this platform is absolutely secure and protected, because to access this platform, the students use their own private passwords, so that's why it's protected, unlike Facebook, for example. Then it's good that Edmodo has a mobile version available. It means that these students can access this platform from their smartphones or tablets. We like it very much. It's convenient because if you are on a smartphone, you can see and hear when the notification comes to you. And that's why, because of this mobile version, this platform is accessible from any place, not only from the classroom, but from home too, from transport, from anywhere. So, and now it's time for our live demonstration. I hope I will be able to share my screen with you. I do hope. So, I'm going to try it. So, let's be patient. So I'm going to go onto Edmodo. This is my page on Edmodo. On the left you can see my groups. So I have the 7th grade group, the 10th grade group, and the 11th grade group. And also there is a group which is called the English Teachers Association of School Number 4. Where my colleagues and I can communicate and work together. So let's begin with the 7th grade group. I'm just going to show what we do there, and then I'm going to show you how to register on Edmodo and how to create different assignments. So let's see the 7th grade group. So as I told you before, you can upload different files here. So for example, this is a PDF file which is called Planet Earth. It is downloadable. So the assignment was to download this file at home, to read the text about the environmental problems and do some tasks afterwards. So you can see that two of my students even liked this post. I don't know why. So let's see the next assignment. That was an environmental quiz. As a teacher, I can see that 15 students did this quiz, and I can see their results. So there we go. So these are the students who took this quiz. Also, I can see their grades. So for example, 10 questions out of 10 were answered correctly. So I can see the question and the result here. So it's very comfortable for the teacher, I think. Go back and see something different. So we did some polls some days ago. For example, the question was, do you separate litter? And I see that 20 people voted, and I see the general picture. I can see whether they are green or not very green. So more polls, all about the environment. This is our topic, British book now. As I told you before, you can share a link to another site. For example, This is the link to the site which contains different tests, grammar tests. So clicking on this link, the students can go onto the website. Let's do it. So here they have a test. Test is about using prefer and would rather. So the students can type whatever they think is right. Then they can check and see their results. So, let's see something different. Load more posts. As you can see, we do a lot of grammar. We really love grammar. I mean, we struggle with grammar. So you can upload a video for your students to watch. I like using ingrid.com for watching videos. So if you click on this link and follow it, it'll be on another site. Or you can watch a video if you started, and then you can do a quiz, a very useful site. I strongly recommend it for everyone. I sometimes use this site for flipping the classroom. I mean that I assign to watch the video as a home task to get the idea of the topic of the future lesson. For example, how to use prefer, what the difference between prefer and would prefer. And when the students come to the classroom the following day, they have already known something about this topic. And then in the lesson, we have more time for practice this material. So online platforms are good for flipping the classroom. Also, I'd like to show you how to have some collaborative projects on Edmodo. Here we are. So you can embed Google Documents or any other Web 2.0 tools. So let's follow the link. So this is the Google document which I created for my student. And every one of them could upload his or her material on this common document. So you can see the students who participated in this project on the left. So the project was called My Neighborhood. The students were supposed to upload a picture or a photo or a plan of their neighborhood and to describe the neighborhood following a certain plan. Afterwards, I could use the possibility to correct the mistakes. So we are in the embedding, and then I put comment for every one of them with grades or wishes for the future that it will work on another student. More mistakes in my comments and grades. So one. It's very nice that you can add these comments and you can pay the students attention to the use of definite predicate. For example, the student is not very good at using the forms of the verb to be. So let's see something different. I'd like to show you the grade book. So it's called Progress. So you can check the group, whether it is the same group, the 7th group, the 7th grade group. So you can see the general progress of the group. So if it is a quiz, so the marks, the grades are computer generated. if it's some other type of assignment, so you need to upload these grades. Let's see the senior group, for example, the 10th grade group. I can show how to create a discussion, online discussion. So you can have or put some note. Yes, this is my note for the 10th grade group. Their task was to describe the smart house they would like to live in 10 to 15 sentences using 10 words of their active vocabulary. And there the students replied. So these are the replies of my students, their names, so I can see who wrote this. And my remark. So I thank them for sharing their ideas about smart houses, and I also put their marks with comments. So that was another discussion. After watching a video about smart houses, the students were supposed to answer these 3 questions in their replies. So there you can see their replies. My note, and also the correct answers. So also I'd like to show you how to embed another Web 2.0 tool, which is called Padlet, looking like a common wall for uploading posts on different students. So see it. Each time. Here we are. The project is also a collaborative project. So it was called World Famous People of Belarusian Origin. So my students of the 10th grade were asked to speak or write about 3 famous people of Belarusian origin. They had a certain plan, so you can see their posts. Here you also have a possibility to check their writing. For example, I can edit this and correct their mistakes, but I haven't done this yet. I didn't have enough time. I still have time till Tuesday. I hope I will do it later. So. Well, and now I'm going to show you how to register on Edmodo and how to register your students. So I'm going to log out. So first you need to create a free account for you as a teacher. You click on this button. So you need to write your email address, password, and just sign up for free. I won't do this as I'm a registered user already. I'm going to log into Edmodo again. I hope I remember my password. Success. And suppose you need to create a new group. In the left-hand sidebar, you have such an option, create a group. So you just click on this option. So now you need to invent a name for your group. Let it be the 8th grade for the next year. So then again, you need to select the grade, hit subject area, let it be all languages. You need to select again, but no English, let it be all. Okay. You can change the color, let it be gray, and you create a new group. So, see, this is the new group, the 8th grade group, which is the gray color, and you can see that only one member is now in this group, so it's me. So now I need to invite my students or create their free accounts. So there are two options for this. We have a group code here to send to our students, and we can invite the members using emails. So here in this box, you just need to type the emails of the students so you can invite the students via email. And there is another option written over. So you just need to copy this link and to log out, excuse me, and create the free accounts for the students. So first name, suppose it is one, Sam. So now you need to paste the group code. So paste it. The username must be Sam. Here. Email is optional, so I won't do this. And you need to invent a password. Let it be English 1. English 1. But I see that the username is taken. Let it be like this. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a reverse. Success. So hi Sam. So Sam is in. What to do? How to log in if you are Sam. So let's back out. So log in. The username was Sam. So server. And the password was English 1. So success, you are here with Sam. Well, now let me show how to create assignments. Log out and then Sam has longer to lower again. So So supposing I need to create some assignments for the 8th grade group, so I click on it. Let's begin with the note. You need to type your note, for example, welcome, welcome, or type. How are you today? And you need to send this assignment to your group. So here it is. So the students can reply pressing this button and type their reply. Then I will see them. Now let's try something else. For example, poll. So poll is a short question. So let's type something. For example, how the Queen Princess well, and you need to have some seeds. Supposing 89, 90. If you need to add an answer, so you should click here and to 1 and reset. And the students can vote. So the correct answer is 89, as the Queen is turning 90 on the 21st of April. So let's create an assignment. So you should name your assignment. I don't know, test 1, for example. Then you should set the due date using the online calendar. Let's take the 4th of April. So it is added to grade book. Here you should describe the assignment, but I won't do it right now. Then you can attach a file, a PDF or a Word document. You can share a link to the video to another site, for example, with the test. You can add something from your library. Your library is the place where you have some materials for the other groups, for example. I have other groups, so there is some material. And then you send this assignment to the group. So I hope it's not so difficult. So let's try something else. On Edmodo, you can communicate with other teachers from different schools or from different countries. So you needed to join a group using this option. For example, I joined the group which is called Edmodo Con. Let's see what is happening there. So you see the teachers are exchanging messages, notes, discussing something. So it's very convenient, I think. Well, that's all I wanted to show you in my live demonstration. I'm going to stop screen sharing and let's go back to the presentation. I do hope you are still here. Thank you. So, what are the ways of using Edmodo? As you know, I'm working this year in the computer lab. Well, it's great to have 10 computers available for the students to use this online platform in every lesson. But what to do if you have one classroom, one computer classroom, I'm sorry. So there is an option. You can show an assignment on your desktop, on your personal computer at school, or on your laptop, and you can ask your students to access Edmodo. Again, something is happening, I'm sorry. And you can ask your students to access Edmodo from their home personal computers and do your assignments. It can be done for flipping the classroom here. Also, you can consider such an option that BYOD technique, which is bring your own device technique. When you ask your students to bring to school their smartphones, by the way, they are usually with them, or the students can bring their tablets, and you can use their own devices in the lesson and access it more. As I told you, the mobile version is available. So why not try using this option? Let's move on. And to wrap up for this webinar, I'd like to talk about some possible takeaways from you. I do hope that you are already having some thoughts on how to use this platform in your lessons. So first of all, don't worry that technology is altering the way we teach and learn. Everything is changing. It's not such a big problem. We just need to adapt to all these changes to catch up with the changing world. Then I advise you to keep up with the technology if you can and if you want, of course. And consider the new literacies, technology literacies included, because our students are all tech savvy, so I think we should catch up with them and don't fall behind. And then I advise you to try using Edmodo or any other online platform, Moodle maybe, or Google Classroom, why not? So I think it's worth trying for enhancing your lessons, for making them better, more lively, for keeping students engaged and motivated, as they really like using technology. And my experience shows that they have a better outcome, better results after using this technology. So that's all I wanted to tell you about online platforms. Well, if you have any questions, so feel free and go ahead with your questions in the chat box. Maybe you have some questions or notes, I don't know, suggestions. Thank you for your notes. It's a lot. Thank you for being so friendly to me. Well, thank you so much. And I also would like to say thank you to all of you for the interest in the webinar, for the interest in the topic and in technology. Oh, thank you, Oksana Alexeyevna. So thanks for attending. It was nice to see you here. So bye-bye. Have a nice day. So